Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Biggie Angels.
Williams on first down. He brings it in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Scattaboo here on the toss. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1. Running with Scattaboo. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're to the end of one. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Going right back to Scattaboo. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free into incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams set to pass. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Vegas!
3rd and 2, Williams. He finds a field. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Bears.
First down, Williams hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. It's a Romaduzzi touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, he just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
19 right. 19.
On first down, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Dart's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
3rd down now, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Dart gonna throw again. Pass brought in by Slayton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Don't tell these guys the odds, partner. They call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To the air yet again, Williams. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Big strike here to Moore. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down Chicago. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Williams again. He's got Moore once again. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience is at his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 28, Giants 7. Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Throwing on first down. It starts. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Fits it through the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Hawks 70. Take over.
Darts out of the shotgun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Cade in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Cade, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they take this in for the score. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Giants 14.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Vegas! What is it on?
Final throw before the break. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Dart. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Into the red zone. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Go!
From the red zone now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got me.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams from the gun. The throw left side finds Burden. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-point lead. You should know this by now, Rob. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him the drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Back to throw, here Start. Finds his man over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the handoff, here's Scatterbury. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give right side. It's Scatterbury. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Vegas!
1st down throw by Williams. Has it at the 7. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helps set his target up to get some more yards on that stat sheet.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. They're on the counter with Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Now Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
42. Giants 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Darts back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Intercepted.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running for it, it's Swift. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues.
49. Giants 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. To throw. Here's Dart. Put some heat on this deep ball, and they pick him off again. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
Yeah, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often. But finally, just like that, someone has conquered it.
And now, Kate, now there is a new single-game record for everyone to chase when it comes to those passing yards. I know as a former quarterback, we love seeing this record challenge. We want to see just how high people will take it in the future.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Try to run with Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 4-yard line.
Hornets! Volunteer!
Here's another for it. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep running away with this. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Giants 21. Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's loaded another one up. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
And it's third down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And he's going to try another deep one here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down, Williams. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Into a crowd and intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Completed over the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Scatterboo now from the gun. Will be yard at most there, and it's second down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Dart out of the shotgun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yes. What is it? Hold on.
They're going to pass it here. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. Here he goes again. Colston Loveland. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. Most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Martin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
What's up? Vegas, Vegas!
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Gronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking sideline, caught by Loveland. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bears are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead.
Giants 21. Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 deep.
From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready? Wrap roll 80. 18 ready. 18 ready.
Dart setting in the throw here. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is quiet, quiet? Yes, 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 yes.
Williams set to pass. Fits it through the middle. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears continue adding to an insurmountable lead. DJ for the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bears 77, Giants 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
70, go.
Dart from the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
All set to go now from the 35.
Vegas, Vegas!
Williams to throw on 1st. Firing one deep for the end zone. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Romadudes touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go! Trap 60, trap 60.
Darts back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, one more snap to play here.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a